Apple just unveiled some all-new in-car software that should make Tesla very, very nervous. Is this system from Apple better than what Tesla could ever do on their own? Also, Elon is publicly pledging to make a massive change to fix one of Tesla's biggest problems in every single vehicle. New Model Ys from Giga Texas are going on sale to more customers, and some new photos of the Cybertruck have leaked, and people are, safe to say, really not happy. So let's break down the latest Tesla news of the week, tell you everything you need to know about that is happening in the ever so wild world of Tesla, and tell you all the biggest Tesla news and changes coming to your car very, very soon. Also, huge thanks to Into the Am for sponsoring this video. They make some beautiful, high-quality apparel that looks great, feels great, also has got an awesome fit, and they've got some special sales going on right now as well for a limited time. More on all that in a moment. So for those of you who didn't know, I am admittedly a huge Apple fan. I'm a huge Apple geek and an Apple YouTuber full time, and spend the majority of my time covering Apple. And last week, I was covering, of course, Apple's big Worldwide Developers Conference. But one of the highlights of that show was this preview of this all new, reimagined, futuristic version of CarPlay. This is Apple's sort of in-car infotainment replacement software that's powered by the iPhone, lets you access apps, different maps, stuff like that. And this goes way beyond just sort of replacing the car's infotainment system. This new CarPlay version wants to totally control every single aspect of your car, and it looks really good. Most would agree this demo video was super slick. The colors, the animations, the graphics, all this looks great and all, but how does this really compare to Tesla's approach? Is it any better? And should Tesla really be concerned that Apple's gonna come and basically eat their lunch? Well, let's take things sort of slowly and take things one step at a time. First off, this is still sort of just a concept. This is still in sort of the concept phase, and no cars are officially supporting this all-new CarPlay yet. The second thing to keep in mind is that this would have the ability to control all parts of your car. So unlike CarPlay right now, that just sort of exists as a window inside of your car system that shows you, apps, messages, stuff like that, this would be able to do everything. It could control your wipers, your AC system, seat heaters, locks, windows. It's sort of this full system approach that is very close to what Tesla is doing now, because obviously Tesla has their own sleek interface that's very cool, it's very modern, and obviously because they designed the hardware and the software, they're able to have a seamless integration of both all your apps and media streaming and dash cam and stuff like that, with also all the driving stuff that you typically see as you drive your car. Obviously, this new CarPlay system has a lot of big advantages, with the biggest, of course, being having all the space and then having access to apps. Obviously, with CarPlay, you're getting access to the Apple ecosystem, which includes an extensive app store with Waze and Google Maps and YouTube Music, Spotify, Audible. You have a ton of different car apps that are really made for CarPlay and could be even better on this new system. And that's really one of Tesla's biggest issues right now, is there is no app store, despite many rumors and a lot of speculation that they were working on this, and they probably are working on this. We haven't heard anything on this front in quite some time, but the Tesla system also has its own advantages, and I think right now, for what it is, it's the best infotainment system out there. It's very sleek, it's very modern, for better or for worse, and one of the nice things is that it's sort of platform agnostic. It doesn't care if you have an iPhone or an Android phone. Let me know your thoughts to this whole thing, and if Tesla should be concerned, down below, and which system you prefer. Now, before we continue with more Tesla news, I want to take a quick break and talk about the makers of this awesome shirt. If you've been watching my videos for a little while now, you know that I particularly favor a certain clothing company that makes really nice shirts that look great, they feel great, they've got some awesome designs, and of course, that is this video sponsor, Into the Am. And if you haven't heard of Into the Am before, let me introduce you to an amazing company that has been making ultra comfortable and premium clothing since 2012, and that is on a mission to help you express your energy, your creativity, your passions with some high quality apparel that feels super comfortable and of course, just looks fantastic. And I just love that Into the Am has got a wide variety of really high quality apparel for you to choose from. So they of course have their graphic tees. These are classic. They've got some really nice designs, super colorful, got some really vibrant ink on here, and some really cool designs. And if you're into something a little bit more subtle, a little bit more basic, their basic tees are also like my go-to. They are really nice for just about every occasion. And not only is Into the Am making some great stuff, but they've also got some great deals going on right now as well. Like you can pick up 3 graphic tees for just $60 and 3 basic tees, my personal favorite here, for just $49.95. And in addition to that, Into the Am has got a limited time sale going on right now that you do not want to miss. This is their summer style sale going on from June 16th to June 20th, where you can get 20 to 50% off select products, including graphic tees, graphic tanks, and some of their other really awesome outerwear products. So if you want to take advantage of these awesome savings, this really awesome sale, and just check out everything that Into the AM has to offer, which I recommend you do, hit that link right down below to learn more, or head to intotheam.com/Robert10 and use my special coupon code Robert10 at checkout to get 10% off your order. Again, this summer style sale is for a limited time, so you definitely do not want to miss it. So hit the link down below to learn more right now. That's intotheam.com/Robert10. And again, use my special coupon code Robert10 to get 10% off your order. Now, some good news happening in the Tesla world this week is that for those of you waiting to jump into the FSD beta program, I've got some good news because Tesla is rolling out a wide array of acceptances to many people with scores as low as 93. At least that's what I've seen, is if you have a 93 or above, you should now be accepted into the FSD beta program here in the US, and I think in Canada as well, and maybe other parts of the world, but the beta, of course, right now is pretty limited. And this is particularly exciting and noteworthy because I believe Tesla hasn't widely added people to the FSD beta program, if they've added any at all, in the last 6-ish months. Really, since Christmas, that was the last time there was a big addition of new users, and this is the first time that a lot of people with lower safety scores than really anyone is finally getting access to the illustrious FSD beta. So enjoy right now, drive safely, and enjoy the future of FSD and Tesla's self-driving system. And some even more good news to talk about. Tesla is beginning to deliver Austin-built Model Ys built from Giga Texas to customers outside the immediate vicinity, which signals a wider launch should hopefully be coming soon. And hopefully coming soon is the ability to actually buy it off the Tesla website officially and not have to go back through these weird sort of back channels. Just as a refresher, these Texas-made Model Ys come equipped with the 4680 battery pack, the Ryzen processor, the heated wipers, lithium-ion battery, and some other smaller tweaks to deliver a more refined Tesla experience made from this all-new factory. Of course, this particular model going out right now is still sort of mysterious. This is the standard range Model Y, which gets about 269 miles of range at a 100% full charge. And you might remember just a week or so ago, the Tesla started to contact select owners, offering them the chance to get expedited delivery by choosing the standard range Model Y. I should also mention again that you officially cannot buy this car off the Tesla website. You can't buy it off menu. The car, kind of technically speaking, doesn't exist. And I know many people have really loved this car. Even Elon has said himself the demand was apparently more than Tesla had originally thought, and they're going to ramp up production. So if you are in the market for one of these standard range Model Ys and you like the range and you want to save some money, there's not really any recommendation I can give you. All you can do right now is to put an order in for a regular Model Y and just sort of cross your fingers that you get the text or the email that gives you the option to go with the standard range Model Y. The assumption is obviously once Tesla gets the kinks worked out and Giga Texas is sort of going full steam ahead, that you will be able to officially buy this car off the Tesla website. But as of right now, there is no way to officially order this car. So good news, good progress is happening. People are getting these cars outside of the immediate vicinity, but just sort of wait and see a few weeks to a few months to see if maybe we finally officially get this as an option of something you can buy directly from Tesla. We also have got some interesting and ambitious news from Elon himself that many owners will be happy about and skeptical about regarding one of Tesla's next big products, which is really sort of fixing one of their biggest, most long-standing issues, and that is service centers, or really service in general. Specifically, Elon says he wants to work on North American service with the goal to get 2/3 of service done same day with no wait. And this is a very ambitious goal, for lack of a better word, as Tesla service has become notorious for being famous for all the wrong reasons. And I should clarify that your mileage here is going to vary literally here, depending on your situation, the car you've got, your location. I've had some fantastic service center experiences myself. I know many people have had great experiences, nothing but good experiences with them, while other people have had the opposite effect. They've had nothing but horrible experience. Tesla service centers are inconsistent. They don't communicate. There are issues. There is going to be differing opinions here depending on your personal experience, but hopefully things should be getting better soon as Elon is sort of making Tesla sort of tackle this issue. And hopefully this sort of investigation and sort of this work to make things better and more efficient will shed some light on the current service center shortcomings, and the whole process will get better and service appointments will go way smoother. And hopefully you won't have to wait to get simple things done. Next up, let's get some of the latest controversy of the week out of the way and talk about these latest photos of the latest Cybertruck prototype. We have finally got a good look at the interior of this new model, which clears up a lot of confusion we had from the last time we saw this truck in detail a few months ago. The big one being here is that there does appear to be a second display behind the steering wheel that looks to be similar to the one on the Model S and Model X. That's definitely an upgrade from what we've got right now on the 3 and the Y. This should be sort of your digital instrument cluster and also give you access to media, maps, navigation, all that stuff. Though some are saying this screen appears to be smaller than what is in the S and the X, so maybe it's somewhere between no screen and the full S and X experience, but it's really hard to tell from the pictures exactly how big this screen is, though it does look like, at least in this latest prototype, it definitely is there. The pedals here also have a very boxy, industrial sort of flat edge look, and they are aluminum here. Not sure if that's going to be the case across all models, but they are aluminum here on this model. And we can also see a big chunky center console here that should have enough room for you to rest your arm for the driver and passenger, and also should provide a decent amount of storage too. It also looks like there may be a wireless phone charger up in the front here. Not exactly sure if that's there or not, or how exactly that's going to work. But again, you should have this really big bin here and have plenty of room to store all your truck stuff. There's also some controversy here on Tesla's choice to include carpet in the interior, and there is some controversy of the visibility here of this side A-pillar, which seems to take up a lot of space and doesn't give you a really good look at sort of the front and side of the truck. And it also looks like the yoke is here, and it's officially here right now. Looks like basically the exact same yoke from the new S and X, but unclear if that's going to remain the same into production or not. And another interesting story to mention from the crazy Tesla world is that Tesla has registered an all-new high-resolution radar system with the FCC. This is particularly interesting because you might remember about a year or so ago, year and a half ago, that Tesla transitioned away from radar over entirely to Tesla Vision on all their new cars. And famously, Tesla Vision relies just on camera and ML processing for systems like Autopilot, which they made a big deal about, and has been sort of good and bad. It's been fairly good in many instances, but many owners have complained that the experience has been poorer than the older radar system, and there are some new limitations that Tesla Vision has that wasn't there on the older radar system. And information is sparse on this new unit, but given the issues with the Vision-only system, some speculate that Tesla could be reverting back to radar with this new higher resolution radar system on new cars. Some have even speculated that this could be at the heart of the new Hardware 4 system, the name of sort of the computer and the brains of the cars, though that is very unclear as of right now. Maybe we are going to get some new info on Hardware 4, and maybe that is sort of utilizing this new radar system and the new Ryzen processor. That's all speculation right now. We don't know if that's happening for sure or not, but I did think this was an interesting tidbit worth mentioning that maybe Tesla could be switching away from Vision back to radar. Unclear right now, but just thought I would throw it on your radar. All right, guys, I'm curious, what are your thoughts on all this crazy Tesla news of the week? Are you excited for some new upgrades coming to the cars? Do you think Tesla is finally going to fix their service woes? Are you excited to see the standard range Model Y continue to sort of come out? And thoughts on Apple's CarPlay software? Good, bad? Do you think it sort of challenges Tesla to do better? Or do you think Tesla's worried? Let me know your thoughts on all this stuff down below. As always, I appreciate you guys watching the videos. Thank you so much. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see you all in the next one.